Excuse me, Mickey Mouse wanted to know if you wanted this cookie. This might be a little awkward, okay? And this is crazy to even say. She would text my crush. That was a different girl. That was a different Emily. I need to come to the boardwalk more often. So yeah, that's me. That's what's going on in my head. Today, I'm gonna go work out at Walt Disney World. Since I live in Orlando, Florida, and Disney, well, it's like 20 minutes away, but it essentially feels like it's my backyard. I've been loving doing my hot girl walks and kind of getting my steps in over in Disney World. Every time I go to Disney, I always get at least like 10,000 steps. And the best part about it is that I don't even feel like I'm trying. So today I thought it'd be so fun to go to Disney World, and my goal today is to get as many steps as possible. Now I am starting today with literally 0 steps. I have not done anything today, okay? But that's because I knew we're gonna get some steps in. So my goal today is at least 10,000 steps, but who knows, maybe we could get it up to 15,000, even 20,000. I don't know, but I'm so excited to go do my little hot girl walk at Disney today and take you guys along with me. So first things first, let me do a little OOTD. This is my little Disney workout outfit. I've been super into kind of athleisure more recently, and then like Disney-fying the fit. So I'm wearing this little workout dress. This is like the comfiest thing I've ever put on. I have some mini ears. I guess I'm kind of going for a very subtle Minnie Mouse Disney bound today. Just, I don't know, I feel like this is something Minnie would wear. And then I am wearing my Hokas, which are kind of my like hot girl walk shoe of choice. And then I have my Apple Watch on as well to track my steps. So this is my outfit of the day. Next, I need to finish packing my little bag. That way we have all the hot girl walk essentials. So I'm gonna put in a little deodorant, you know, just in case, my fuel rod, my headphones, these are so important. And then last, this anti-chafe stick from First Aid Beauty. This stuff is so amazing. Let me show you guys how it works. So you can twist it up, so you can see at the top. It has no smell, it's fragrance free and great for sensitive skin, which I do have. This might be a little awkward, okay? But essentially how this works is you just take it, you put like 4 to 5 swipes on your inner thigh, like so. You could also put it where your bra straps go, just anywhere you might experience any sort of like friction or chafing. This stuff does miracles, and it lasts for up to 10,000 steps, which is perfect because that's usually my goal every single day. This is also sweat resistant too. This is like gonna be your best friend for those Disney days. Whether you're working out like me or you're just going to Disney, this is such an essential. So I'm bringing this. What I love about it too is it's not sticky, it's not greasy, there's no sort of mess. Like, I feel totally normal. The First Aid Beauty anti-chafe stick is available at Sephora, so I highly recommend. And a huge thank you to First Aid Beauty for sponsoring this video. So with my bag all packed and my thighs feeling all hydrated and soft, I think it's time for our little hot girl walk at Disney. I think I'm gonna drive over to the boardwalk and park there because the boardwalk is connected to Epcot. So in order to get as many steps as possible, I'm thinking we start at the boardwalk, walk all the way over to Epcot, and then probably finish at the boardwalk as well. We'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let's head on over to Disney World. I can never drive with my ears on because they like hit my car. So I always have to put them on once I get here, but I made it to the boardwalk. So here's the game plan. It's also nice and sunny, which is just great. So I kind of want to walk around the boardwalk and Epcot. So I thought it'd be better to park at the boardwalk just in case we come back here after Epcot closes. Then I don't want to be stranded without my car. So I'm gonna walk on over to Epcot, and then I feel like I need maybe some energy, some caffeine. So I want to get a coffee over in Epcot, and then we'll do a little wrap around the World Showcase. You know, we'll do what I typically do for like my hot girl walks over in Epcot, and then after that is where it's really gonna get fun because I was over here a few days ago with some friends and we ended up walking around the boardwalk just like to walk and like chat, and I realized that it's such a good little walking trail. Like if you walk the full length of the entire boardwalk, like you'll really get some good steps in. So then after Epcot and all of that, then I want to do a whole lap around the boardwalk, and then the boardwalk has some really good like food and treat options. So once we get all of the steps in and everything, then I think it'll be fun to have a little treat over at the boardwalk. So that's the game plan. I hope you guys are excited, but first let's go head on over to Epcot. to Epcot and I went to Joffrey's because I felt like I needed to get a little bit of energy before this hot girl walk. So I went to the Joffrey's in Canada and I got what I'm gonna call their secret coffee, but really this is their annual pass holder drink. Any annual pass holder can get it, or I'm sure if you're nice enough to them, they'll let you get it. It is called the Blueberry Pie Latte. I don't know exactly what's in it. I'm assuming blueberry syrup and maybe just blueberry syrup or maybe something else. I got it the way I usually get my Joffrey's coffees, so I got it with almond milk and no whipped cream. Let's give her a little stir and then try it. Now here's the thing, honestly I'm not a blueberry fan. I usually get their honey jasmine latte, but I felt like trying something new today. So let's try it. Oh, wait. That's actually so good. You might be able to hear test track behind me, but this is so good. It's like, I definitely taste the blueberry, but it's not like just straight blueberry, which I think is what I was afraid of. And this is crazy to even say, but this may be one of my favorite Joffrey's coffees. Like, wow, I am shocked. Maybe they just made it really good. So shout out the Joffrey's in Canada, but wow. No, this is literally a 10 out of 10. Oh, the monorail's coming. So I'm gonna check my little Apple Watch. I love wearing this when I work out because it tracks everything, my calories, my steps, etc. So right now I am currently at 3,899 steps. I'll show you, oops, I'll show you, here, just so you know I'm not lying, okay? And by the way, those 3,000, almost 4,000 steps was all from just walking all the way here, from my car to Epcot to here. So here's the game plan. I'm right in the entrance of the World Showcase, so I'm gonna do one full lap of the showcase. I think it's gonna be such a pretty walk as the sun starts to set, and then we'll see how many steps we have after that. So let's go. So I did a whole lap around the World Showcase and then I walked back over to the boardwalk, and I'm at 8,000 steps currently. So I think once we do one full lap around the boardwalk, that's gonna get us to, I don't know, at least 10,000 steps. But I thought we would take a little break for a second because the sun is setting and the boardwalk just looks so pretty. I also might grab a little bite to eat, and then once I'm ready, we'll keep walking. This view is just so gorgeous. Ears are so fun. Thank you. Am I in a random hallway in the yacht club? Yes. We don't need to talk about it. I got my little dinner, and this reminds me of the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary, which that was so long ago. That was like a whole nother lifetime ago. I had like really blonde hair, or like blonde-ish highlights. Anytime I had blonde hair, I'm like, oh, that was a different era. That was a different girl. That was a different Emily. She was going through it, and like I bless her and I pray for her, but she and I, we are not the same. So I am back here. That was in what, 2021? So crazy. And I remember I sat in this exact chair and got this exact meal. So I just kind of thought it'd be fun to go and do that again. What I got is this like ham and cheddar sandwich on a pretzel roll. So good. If you guys didn't know, I think my favorite food is pizza, sushi, and then anything ham and cheese. Yeah, and this is nice and warm too. Oh, we deserve this after, let's see how many steps I have. 8,000. After 8,000 steps, I think I deserve a little snack. I guess technically dinner break. And then it also comes with these chips that I'm pretty sure are like house made. How cool. I mean, they don't even have like a brand on them, so yeah. I'm gonna sit here. We're gonna chit chat a little bit. I also have my handy dandy little water bottle. I love this thing. It's so cute. They say that there's like a joke on TikTok, like when you drink this, you look like a koala. I don't really see it. Let's try the chips. Also, Luminous, the Epcot fireworks show, is about to start in like 40 minutes. So I'm trying to decide if I want to watch it from Epcot or from the boardwalk. We'll see, but let's try the chips. That is so good. I love a good like kettle chip. This sandwich is so hot. Ooh, okay, look at it. It looks so good. I'm actually gonna let it chill for a sec. This resort is so relaxing. Like just sitting here, man, I wish I was staying here. I definitely want to plan a sleepover either at the yacht club or beach club or the boardwalk sometime this summer. I've been really wanting to do a sleepover here, but definitely for the summer, to me, boardwalk is like the vibe of the summer. My friend the other day said the vibe of the summer was 2016. And I saw that on TikTok too. And if I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't really know what that means. So when I think back to 2016, that's when I graduated high school. I don't actually think I had that good of a summer. So for me, vibe of the summer this year is just like best summer ever, super fun summer. I've been kind of weirdly preparing for the summer because if I'm being so honest and candid, I think in the years past, or like most summers, I typically don't have a good summer and I get really sad. My mental health isn't good, and then I just kind of stay inside all day, every day. That is not happening. This year, I am so determined to make this such a good summer. Now, I do think in order to make it a good summer, like I have to put in the work, whatever that means, okay? Like maybe that means I need to initiate the plans. Maybe that means I just need to go get comfortable doing stuff alone, which you and I both know I already am. But even then, there's some things that I might be a little scared to do. Like I want to go to the water parks. I think it's a water park summer. I am so excited. I'm totally gonna vlog. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. I mean, I'll even do like a solo water park day. That kind of sounds fun. Bring a book, go find a little chair to relax, and just like eat ice cream. I want to go to the water parks. I want to hang out with friends. I just want to enjoy my summer and enjoy life. That's kind of my like where my head's at right now. I know that might sound a little silly, okay, but a lot of times I tend to like just work really hard and like just spend most of my time, sorry, my hair keeps getting in my face, but I spend a lot of time just like working, which is so good and like so great. I've always been like so studious, like always did my homework before I hung out with friends type of student. So I think it makes sense that that has translated into my work life. And because I'm like my own boss, essentially, I can just work whenever, and I do. And it's not that I don't want to work this summer, because of course like I'm still going to be working. I still have bills to pay. I definitely think there's a balance in like working hard enough that I'm proud of what I'm doing and I'm making money and paying the bills, but then also like loving life. Pause, I'm gonna try this. I have to pack for tomorrow. This is so good. Wow. So yeah, that's me. That's what's going on in my head, and that's a vibe for the summer. It's gonna be a fun girl summer, not a hot girl summer. Well, I'm gonna finish up my little dinner here, and then it'll be time to go watch the fireworks. That was seriously one of the best meals I've had in a long time. Go Yacht Club. Kind of see the fireworks from here in between the trees. I think I'm gonna sit down for a sec. This is so funny to me because the trees just absolutely block the fireworks. But this chair was here and it looked nice, so we're gonna sit here and watch the fireworks behind a tree. But I can kind of hear the music too, which is nice. I'm still waiting for them to put Luminous on Spotify. Please. The song is so good. Wow, these are really loud. I hear them over there. Like, I see them over there, but I hear them over there. It sounds like thunder. I need to come to the boardwalk more often. Like, this is so nice. Just freshening up really quick, and then now we're gonna go do a little lap around the boardwalk. Into the Swan Hotel, or the Dolphin. I don't know what that is. Whichever one. dark cheesecake, vanilla. I think I'm gonna do cookies and cream. So as I was doing my little lap around the boardwalk, I decided to stop into the Dolphin Hotel because I know they have a little market, they have coffee, they have food, etc. But I remembered they have frozen yogurt, and I've been wanting to go there and try it out. I don't think I've ever gotten it before. And I remember like frozen yogurt used to be such a big thing. Okay, first of all, frozen yogurt, that sounds so old. Froyo used to be like the biggest thing, I guess, when I was in middle school, high school. And there was like a new Froyo place like everywhere. I think my favorite one was Yogurtville or Yogurtland. I remember it was like green. That was the theming of it. And then eventually I started going to Minchie's because one of my friends lived right by it. And so she would always suggest like, hey, like, want to go to Minchie's? So that's what me and my best friend would do all the time. It was so fun. So I got some Froyo. I just got a cookies and cream, I don't know if you can see it, cookies and cream flavor. That's my go-to. I always get a cookies and cream, and then I got some little Reese's Pieces to mix in there. My usual go-to is a cookies and cream mixed with something else, maybe like a chocolate froyo or a cookie dough froyo, or like something, maybe like, oh, a cake batter. That's what I'd get. I'd get cookies and cream and cake batter, and then I'd mix in cookie dough, and I would kind of get a lot of cookie dough, and that's like my favorite thing. Unfortunately, they didn't have cookie dough, but I got Reese's Pieces, and this is so good. Like the froyo itself is actually pretty good. I just wish they had cookie dough. That's the one thing that would make this better. I think froyo is also gonna be something to do during the summer. I think the closest Minchie's to me now is in Universal City Walk. I remember like my best friend back in the day was so great. Like we'd be sitting there getting our frozen yogurt, like talking about our boys that we had a crush on, like, you know, talking about like high school stuff, talking about the drama in the theater world, like whatever it was. We'd literally be sitting there at Minchie's, and she would text my crush or her crush, and she'd be like, hey, like, or no, she wouldn't text them, she would Snapchat them, and she'd be like, hey, like, we're at Minchie's, like, come say hi. And sometimes they would like come, and then we would all hang out. Like, how cute. So if you want to know what I did in high school, literally that. Literally go get frozen yogurt, go get froyo. And then sometimes like when our guy friends would come, I remember we would go play football in the parking lot of the Minchie's, which that sounds kind of dangerous when you think about it, but that's just what we would do, and it was so fun. I hope to bring it back. The spoon is color changing. How freaking cool is that? Pop off. This is from, it's called Fuel in the Dolphin. So I'm just eating this, sitting on the beach, and then after I finish this, I'm gonna walk back to my car, and then we'll see how many steps I got in total. So I'm back in my car, and y'all, the sweetest thing happened. So as I'm walking through the boardwalk, this really sweet cast member comes running out of the little boardwalk bakery, and she goes, excuse me, Mickey Mouse wanted to know if you wanted this cookie. And I was like, what? Are you kidding? She was so sweet. She was like, yeah, like, you know, Mickey saw you walking and just wanted to give you a little treat. And I was like, wow, what a king. Please tell him I said thank you. This literally made my day. It was the sweetest thing. So shout out Alyssa, you absolutely made my day. And look at this cute little sugar cookie. Let's see what our final step total for the day is. Are you ready? Okay, according to my Apple Watch, and sometimes it takes a second. So according to my Apple Watch, I'm at 14,403 steps. I didn't technically wear my Apple Watch all day, so let me go on my phone too. My phone says 14,900 steps. I'll show you guys just so you know I'm not lying. So not that much different. I'm gonna just round up and say we got 15,000 steps today, which was perfect. I think that was exactly the number I was going for. That was so fun. So I ended up just sitting on the beach for a little bit, just like listening to my music, scrolling on my phone, and I really love moments like that, you know, where you're just sitting out in public by yourself, and sometimes I can get a little nervous and be like, oh, are people looking at me, or are people staring at me? But you know what, if they are, like, So what? I walked 6 miles today. That's amazing. But today has been so much fun. So this is just something I've been doing, is going on these little hot girl walks at Disney. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of take you guys along with me today to really kind of get into it and show you guys what I do. But I've been trying to do these once a week. I just think it's such a fun way for me to get my steps in and go somewhere that's not my home. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers, which is insane. We are so close to the 100K celebrate, and I think I know what I want to do for it. It kind of just depends on when we hit 100K, because I do have some really fun and exciting travel plans coming up. By the time you're watching this video, I either am about to go or am on a super fun trip. So subscribe to be notified whenever those videos come out. I'm gonna try to get those out as fast as possible. But I do have some fun trips just coming up throughout the year, so I gotta find a time to squeeze in this 100K celebrate, and it'll just be a fun way to thank you guys for all of the support throughout the years. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.